Hi, my name is Anna Egyet and I'm from Hungary. And I'm trying to find out how to communicate best with horses. And I really learned about the learning theory, and I try to integrate it into the work with my own horses and the horses I cross paths with. And I try to spread the word that this exists and people should learn a lot about it and use it in horse training. I see it firsthand, how people treat and mostly keep their horses and how they ride. There is a kind of a saying that if you have a barrel and one of the elements is too low, then the water will flow out. So if in your environment there is one aspect that is a stress factor, then your tolerance will go down all the other aspects. So it's kind of like the 5 domains. So if there is a problem at housing, then there will be a problem at riding and at how the horse feels and the mental state. And for me that was the most valuable thing. We need research to kind of prove that horses have feelings, but they do have feelings. You see it and you read it. And so I see that, and that's what I try to open the eyes of people to, that you have to have it all. You have to have the keeping, the riding, everything, the way you touch your horse, the way you try to teach something, all needs to reach a certain level to have a good welfare. And as I said earlier, if in an ideal world owners would be pre-planning and thinking and taking the responsibility, they could avoid a lot of problems. And it covers everything from housing to the time of euthanasia. We have to be the voice of the animals. So, I see people's emotional dilemmas, but I can't take it into account when it affects the welfare of the animal, because I have to be the voice of the animals, especially horses, who can't express themselves in a way that people understand, because we as a predator species, we have much more behavior traits similar to a dog. So people get quite an understanding of dog behavior, but most and lot of the horse owners, trainers even, vets, equine vets, don't have an idea of a horse's behavior and to interpret it in the right way. And I feel that I have to raise a voice, and that sometimes goes into conflicts, yes. But I can take it because I just can't get rid of the feeling, of the urge to say and to express what I feel. As much as I can by showing it practically. If you do this, this will happen. I'm a big fan of Parelli. I don't say there is a perfect method, but I really found it very useful, especially the horse-tonality evaluation and the horse-tonality chart, and how you address the Parelli method according to what horse-tonality the horse should. I try to spread the word by the practice, because a lot of people don't really think it's real when you just talk about. In my opinion, they don't know a lot about what a horse is. And for the most visible is sight, hearing, the senses. So I think that people have, the most of the problems start that they think that if a horse and a person is standing next to each other, that they see the world, and by see I mean smell, hear, actually see and feel the world exactly the same way. And just vision, horses have a very narrow but almost 360 degrees vision, with the most acuity as our side field vision. They have much less color vision than we have. And usually horses are this short-sighted, so they have problems seeing what's close. And that's a very big concern, that if you can start with imagining that we are not actually seeing the world the same way, that gives you a good start to try and start to feel the horse and try to think like a horse. And that will give you a huge advantage and a lot of advantage to handle horses. If you know about how they are best of our knowledge, you know how horses perceive their environment, then you will immediately find a lot of reason behind the behaviors, and then you're on the right track. The best thing for me was that I'm not alone.
Okay.
Because in the day-by-day work, I pretty much feel alone.
Okay.
Nobody have ever heard about learning theory and stuff like that.
No.
And for me, the best thing was to see that there are like-minded people, and we do try to spread the word around, and we do try to educate people. If they would want, then they can learn about these 5 domains and the learning theory and clicker training, good horse training methods, and that would change the whole industry.
Okay.
But for that, they have to want to.
Okay.
Somehow get rid of their ego, because I think that's the biggest obstacle. Because you say where knowledge ends comes force. But it's so much easier for a lot of people to use force. And a horse is man's best slave. That's a perfect term. So we are kind of growing into this, that if a horse doesn't want, use force. That's what you learn.
Okay.
And we should put aside this aspect and how we reach horses, and say that, okay, I want to know better and understand better, but that requires effort. And that's the biggest obstacle. More and more people are interested in the truth, then there will be more and more people to spread the word. So I think with the scientists, the group of scientists, there's no problem. There is just a huge wall between these people and the actual horse trainers, lecturers, farriers, a lot of vets, horse-keeping, hobby people. I think that the door is open from our side, but it's closed from their side, and they have to open the door.
Yeah, okay.
And there was a good idea, I think, to get more psychologists involved. And maybe they could start to open the minds of these people, because I think information, education is open. I love horses, and I do feel attached, and I've been around horses and riding. They are beautiful creatures, and it is my life. Represent something that's strong but also gentle, and I like their physical form. I love that, and I really like their nature, and I think that's their biggest problem, that they, as we talked about, get along with so much from people. If there's a problem, I don't want to just stand there. I wanted to be able to help. And that was my main drive, to be a vet. But I would never give away this knowledge and opportunity that I can do and there's a problem, then I'm up to it. I just love that. And what to spread is, open the door from the other side. That's the only message, I think, that we need to spread. Above everything.